Let me take you back to a time when I was young, when the new millennium had not yet begun. I was just a little man trying to make my way. Backstreet Boys in my tape deck every day. I'm a 90s kid for life and this is what we do. All you Y2K kids, I feel sorry for you. You will never experience what it was like to be...
Okay, you beautiful passengers, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and yes, I am done with being mixed up on my chapters and stuff like that, and watching chapter 3 before I watched chapter 2. It was a screw up on my part, but don't worry, it won't be happening again. We are back on track with chapter 4, and yes, I am a little bit slower with uploading Rwby reactions right now because Infinity Train Book 3 is out, and I thoroughly suggest each and every person out there go check it out on HBO Max. Infinity Train, start with the first book. It's well worth the watch. They're only 11-minute episodes, and each book, which is a volume or season, whatever you want to call it in Infinity Train terms, Infinity Train books 1, 2, and 3, they're 11-minute episodes each. They got 10 episodes in each book. And we are probably, as of recording this, about to jump into Book 3, Episode 6 here very, very soon. So, if it ain't already out and, out in the ether there. So, yes, Infinity Train, Book 3, it's out. So that's why I'm having to go a little bit slower on Rwby. But that's okay. I'm slowing down long enough to watch this volume and this chapter. I was about to say something else, but y'all know me. I get my words mixed up from time to time and stuff like that. So, yes, this chapter, Chapter 4, Volume 4, is entitled Family. Now, I don't know what that might mean. I have zero clue. In my head, I'm thinking family that might have something to do with Weiss. I want to say Weiss, but I also want to say Blake, because, Blake's headed to Menagerie. I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, y'all know the drill. Correct me in the comments. But Blake's headed there. Maybe that's where her family is. But then again, we got Yang and Rwby. They are family, so I don't know where a title like Family would lead us. So, yeah. But as I was saying about an Infinity Train, get that, just get that free trial of HBO Max. Watch the whole series, then cancel it. All that's going to matter is the views and the views alone, because that's what HBO Max is looking at. So, with that said, earbud, it's in. Wow, I feel like I'm really starting this episode really fast for some reason. But, yes, well, you know what? We got the intro I could run my mouth through. So, 3, 2, 1, and play. Okay, so yes, the intro is playing, all that good stuff. This is Volume 4, Chapter 4. I got everything correct in my, my watching order now. But, yes, as I said, the playlist is going to continue to be Chapter 1, 3, 2, and 4. It's going to look weird, I know. But, for the playlist of these reactions for Volume 4, I'm going to keep it that way since that's the way I watched it by accident. I know, I'm sorry, y'all. But, hey, I chose the perfect time to do that, though. So, if it's going to happen, why not then, right? That's what y'all were saying in the comments, is it was the perfect time, so... yeah, so yeah, let's jump into this chapter and find out what's going to happen with this. This is Chapter 4. I don't know how many times I've said Chapter 4 in this video already, but hey, Chapter 4. It's a 16-minute long episode, so yeah. Okay, wow, this is actually a pretty long intro. My goodness, I was not expecting this. I like the intro song. I really do. The intro songs, from what I hear from all my rambling, in between my ramblings, it's a great intro song. Okay, so we're coming back to the farm boy, it looks like. Okay. Okay. What's wrong? Dude.
Hello?
Hello, I'm Professor Osborne.
Professor Osborne? What? What?
Oscar, you be careful with those tools.
What the heck? Hey, Oscar's his name. Did I just hear hello, I'm Professor Osborne? We'll come back to it. Oh, okay. Yang. Okay, what kind of nightmare are you having here, Yang? Obviously, this is a nightmare. Because we got what's-his-face here again. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a nightmare. Uh-oh, you don't have your gun. That is quite the blade he's got, though, y'all. Come on. Now, you know good and well you're eventually going to have to put that on, because Ironwood is not going to have one that's just some flimsy little arm. He's got to put something special to it.
I was just a TA. I didn't know what to do.
What? Okay, so we got Professor Ooblik here.
We told him it was a kilt. He'd never worn a
And the portly looking one. I guess that's a nice way to put it. Wait, I think his name's Professor Portly? I can't remember him, but Ooblik.
That's not even the best part. See, then we...
Like what you see?
Okay, so they obviously got to pass with each other on friendly terms. Okay.
Please, join
That's
me.
interesting. That's the first time she's laughed. Or at least the first time I heard her laugh.
Please pull up a chair.
I'm good. So, what are you doing here?
Despite popular belief, teachers do have a life outside the classroom.
Professor Goodwitch is working round the clock to restore Beacon to its former glory. But Mistral wasn't built in a day, and we all need some rest from time to time.
Look, let's not worry about that right now. So, there we were, standing in the auditorium.
Mistral wasn't built in a day. So, okay, y'all got y'all's own little phrases as we do with Rome wasn't built in a day. I gotcha.
The Broadway twins have always been interesting, to say the least.
That sure didn't seem to stop young Ty.
Hey, come on, man. She's right here.
Oh, please. She's a mature young woman. If she can handle combat, she can handle a few jabs at her old man.
That's not the issue, Pete.
Good point.
Besides, she's still a teenager.
She is also in the room and can be directly spoken to.
Another good
And
point.
I think I've been through enough to be considered an adult at this point.
Also another good point.
Adult or not, you still got a long way to go before you're ready for the real world.
Oh my gosh, does every father figure just have the same 3 condescending phrases?
Yes.
Yeah, but we only use them when we mean it.
Is that so?
As a matter of fact, it is so. If you honestly think that you're ready to go out there on your own, well, I guess you lost some brain cells along with that arm.
Really?
You jerk!
Oh, okay. At least you're laughing about it. Okay.
Are we finally talking about the Goliath in the room?
Okay.
Miss Shaola... Yang, if you don't mind me asking, why haven't you tried on the arm yet?
Oh, yes. A piece of Atlas technology being given out like that is rare indeed. Not to
I
mention
was
the time
right.
it took to deliver it here.
So it does mean something to get that kind of, you know, arm from Ironwood.
I'm scared. Everyone keeps talking about me getting back to normal, and I appreciate it. But this is normal now. It's just taking me a while to get used to it.
Well, normal is what you make of it.
What is that supposed to mean? Do you want me to just pretend like nothing happened? I lost a part of me. A piece of me is gone, and it's never coming back.
You're right. It's not coming back. But that
I feel
doesn't
like
stop
she's
you
talking about
from
Blake
becoming
right there for some reason.
Your Yang
Whatever.
Xiao Long, my sunny little dragon. You can do whatever you put your mind to. So whenever you're ready to stop moping and get back out there, I'll be there for you.
Fear is like any other emotion. It comes and goes. It's all in how you handle it. Why, even
This is a
I
good
find
point
myself
too. This is a
wrestling
very,
with
very
from
chill
time to
episode
time.
right here, y'all.
Really? You?
A lot of character growth I feel is happening though with Yang.
And don't even get me started on their tails. So hairless, simply unnatural.
I assure you, yours.
I know I missed a little something from him, but what I did hear was, and their tails with no hair is simply unnatural. Okay. I don't know what I missed, but I'm kind of glad I missed it.
Anytime. You're always welcome.
It may be a while before we return. There is still much work to be done at the school.
I hesitate to ask, but is there any word from young Miss Rose?
Not yet.
Have you thought about going after her? Trying to bring her home?
I've got to look after some things.
Come on, guys! If we pick up the pace, we can hit the next town before sunset.
Assuming it's still there.
Of course it'll be there. This one's supposed to be pretty big. Bana.
Higanbana. It's a well-protected village with
Okay.
a popular inn.
Yeah, Gambana.
No camping in the rain. See? Everything's gonna be fine.
You know, we've had a lot of ups and downs, but things could be a lot worse. I really thought we'd see more Grim.
I guess our
Why did you
one's
say
fine.
that? Now you're going to see more Grim. Up there it is. Okay. Alright, who killed that? Ah! Crow! Okay. Very interesting.
Luck.
Okay. So are we getting a little bit of story on you now?
Woman upstairs, red eyes. Said you wouldn't mind bottom shelf.
When I see Crow sitting here at the bar,
But I went ahead and gave you top. Lucky you.
I automatically go back to Instagram where Jelly Pop Rocks. Y'all go follow her. She, she's quite the artist over there. I go back to Jelly Pop Rocks' drawing of Crow and her version of YouTube being drunk at the bar. And that's what I saw when I saw that. That's why I had a little smirk on my face.
Hello, brother.
Oh, okay. Family, right?
Raven.
Raven, huh? Okay. And that's the mask that I saw way back
What do you want?
a couple volumes ago.
Just catch up with her family.
You can, but you're not. How about we get on with it?
Huh.
Unless you plan on keeping these coming.
Does she have it?
Okay.
Did you know Yang lost her arm?
I don't.
It's not.
Rhetorical question. I know you know. It's just obnoxious that you'd bring up family and then carry on like your own daughter doesn't.
Okay, so Crow answered it for me.
Saved her.
I was about to ask
Because that was your
whether or not,
real
you know,
year.
she looks a lot like Rwby, but
Told you Beacon
I was going to
fall.
say that Raven, wasn't she Yang's mom? But yeah, okay, cool. Crow answered it for me.
Tell me, does Salem have it?
I thought you weren't interested in all of that.
Does Salem have it?
Just want to know what we are up against.
And which we are you referring to? You should come back, Raven. The only way we beat her is by working together. All of us.
You're the one who left. The tribe raised us, and you turned your back on them.
The tribe raised us.
They were killers and thieves.
They were your family.
You have a very skewed perception of that word.
Okay.
I lead our people now.
Family.
And as leader, I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival.
I saw. The people of Shion saw too.
The weak die, the strong live. Those are the rules.
Well, you've certainly got someone strong on your side. I've seen the damage.
We couldn't have known the Grimm would set in as quickly as they did.
I'm not talking about the Grimm. And I'm not talking about...
Oh. It clicked in my head. If I remember, I'll say it after this episode's finished. There's only a few more minutes left.
I don't know where the Spring Maiden is either. But if you do, I need you to tell me.
And why would I do that?
Because without her, we're all going to die.
Really?
And which we are you referring to?
Make this one a double.
Didn't expect to walk in on that, did she? You know, those sunflowers are pretty. Hey, you're wearing the arm. I bet it feels good, doesn't it?
Let's get started.
Okay. So I'm seeing a piece of this artwork here. Oscar. Okay, cool. Okay, so, something that was clicking in my head as Raven and Crow were talking is something back from the, remnants. I was like, oh crap, they said something about, scavengers and nomads and stuff like that. People who go from village to village or raiding the villages and just taking what they want and then leaving and then letting the Grimm take, the rest of, and then letting the Grimm take over pretty much. And it's when she said, I didn't expect the Grimm to set in as fast as they did, is when it clicked in my head, oh crap, you're talking about the tribe as in the nomad tribe, where y'all go to village to village to village and just pillage and plunder. Okay, so that means Raven, Yang's mom is one of those nomaders who just go from place to place. Okay, so that explains why she didn't stay around with Yang and stuff like that. So, okay, cool beans on that. Well, not really cool beans, but, you know, y'all know what I mean. Cool beans. I gotcha. Okay. And then on top of that, the title of the episode being Family, Crow brings up a good point that, you know, Raven's viewpoint on what family is a little skewed. And in my opinion, yes, family can mean a number of things. Family could be, you know, family could be anybody. You don't have to be blood to be family. I'm sorry, it doesn't happen that way. Previously, I don't know, it's been a while since I've talked about him on this channel, but I've got a friend, you know, we don't talk as much as we used to, but when we are on the phone, we talk, and it's like we haven't skipped a beat. We've known each other since I was 4 and he was like 2. We've known each other that much. We're not blood. We pretty much might as well say we come from 2 different sides of the train track. I'm over here. I didn't grow up in a great, fun, happy home, and he grew up in a family that was a family. Granted, yes, you know, divorce happens. His parents got divorced and stuff like that, but he had, you know, he grew up way better than I did. And me and him were friends. We were brothers, pretty much. We are brothers. I still consider us brothers, even though we don't talk as much as we used to. But that's what happens when you grow up and you have families of your own. You end up, you know, being with your family. So, yes, family is what you make it. And I agree with Crow that Raven's, you know, view of family is a little skewed if she believes that, you know, the people who are murderers and stuff like that are her family. Granted, you know, that's what she grew up with, so it's kind of like, you know, I don't want to condone it, of course, but at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, I get it. You grew up with it. This is the only thing you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, family is what you make it. Right now, Rwby's family is Jean, Nora, and Ren. So, cool beans on that. Yes, her father is still her family, but, you know, they're over there at the house right now. Her sister and father are over there. That doesn't mean they stop being her family, but family is what it is. I don't really know what else to say to that, other than I am looking forward to Yang. She's finally put on, you know, it's this arm. She finally put on her little prosthetic arm, which tells me, especially after her dad says, okay, you're ready. That means they're going to start training and stuff like that, which you know, the intro shows them, you know, training a little bit, it looks like, but she's not wearing the arm, so it's really not a spoiler. There's not much more else in this episode I could really think of in my head, other than there's a lot of character growth for Yang. You know, she's sitting back, she's cutting up, she's being a little bit looser, and, you know, that's probably something that helped her with moving forward with everything. So, yeah, I think I might have ran out of stuff to talk about. So, I guess it's y'all's turn. I'm going to pass it off to y'all, let y'all say what y'all need to say down there in those comments below. Y'all know me, after about, you know, 20 to 24 hours after the mods had their chance to do whatever they need to do with the spoilers and whatnot like that, then I'll jump down there, join in on the conversation with y'all, and all that good stuff. So y'all know what to do from here. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.